안녕하세요. 항상 최고의 경기만을 업로드하는 UFC 코리안파이터 공식 채널입니다. 본 채널은 여러분들에게 즐거움과 기쁨을 드리기 위해 만들어진 유튜브입니다. 사유사 채널 주의해주세요. 구독과 좋아요는 저에게 큰 힘이 됩니다.
All right, so here he is making his way to the octagon for another heavyweight title defense. This has been the baddest man on the planet now for several years, and he has taken on all comers more often than not, leaving them twitching on the canvas. Knockout power for days. The question is tonight, with a challenge like this, can he walk out the way he came in as the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world? Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. Both fighters 29 years of age. Whitaker will have a 3-inch reach advantage. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Yves Loving. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Bell Center in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 25 wins, 6 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting in Sydney, New South Wales, Australia, presenting the challenger, Robert Whitaker. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 14 wins, 4 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds, fighting out of Busan, South Korea. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC heavyweight champion of the world, the Korean Superboy,
UFC belt on the line, guys. Protect yourself at all time, obey my command at all time. If you want to touch love, do it now, go back to your corner. You ready?
Underway. We've got a striker who is a force to be reckoned with. Tonight, though, he draws a guy who can do a little bit of everything.
And that guy is usually the one that will have the advantage. But we know what a high-level striker is, and this guy is as high level as we've ever seen in the UFC.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one up?
Counter punch is good by Choi. Oh, how about the little right hand? See, this is why why when you sit down to play EA Sports UFC 4.
John, no question. No question. I know where I'm going. I try to make it go random, but I randomly select the Reaper Robbie Williams.
Counters with the straight right.
Barely missed on an uppercut right here on the inside. That's a big strike right there.
Choi's uppercut is blocked. When he gets the takedown, useful. All right, so you gotta be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Back to the feet now.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
Huge block there. Oh, big left hand there.
That knee hurt him.
And they separate. Oh, big left hook there. All right, single collar tie now. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Robert Whittaker. That's a good knee to the body. Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing it.
Beautiful entry as he secures the double leg takedown. All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you get a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
Whittaker's attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by the Korean Super Bowl. Recovery, man, right back to his feet. Nice defense there, huge block. Oh, a little single collar tie there. Muay Thai club, bleeding from his cheek now.
Nice punch there.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. All right, so a nice shot there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be. And if you do that, most times you will block a shot that's incoming.
Under a minute now to go in the round.
What a punch. Oh, he got that foe to the target very quickly.
All right, so both fighters now sort of struggling for position here in the clinch. When you find yourself in this situation, what do you do to get out of it?
Anytime it's very tough, anytime you're chest to chest and you have nowhere to go, I think to myself, underhook. Whoever's winning the underhook is winning the clinch battle.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. And now he engages in a Muay Thai clinch, and I think a lot of people watching wonder how you can control an opponent like that. Hard to get out of.
It's very difficult to get out of. Look and notice how tight his elbows are as he's maneuvering and moving his opponent into positions where he can get off the strikes. Big kick land.
Nice elbow in the clinch there up top by Whittaker. Round two straight ahead. Well, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
A deep breath for me. Slow that heart rate down. That was awesome. You killed it that round. That was totally all you. I want you to stay.
All right, here we go as our next round gets underway. That was some serious precision striking on display in the previous round. Found his openings upstairs and closed the show.
He has landed at an alarming rate. His opponent needs to get his head off the center line. He's walking into him with his head straight up, not moving, trying to engage without changing the angles. That is why he is getting brutalized right now.
Single collar tie now.
Nice punch right here at the top.
Well done to catch the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. Oh, nice slip there to avoid the punch by Choi. Whitaker's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. All right, so he lands a jab there. Pretty nicely done, DC.
You can really control a fight just knowing how to fight behind your jab.
Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Choi.
Nice punch to the head.
Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations.
It's because he's not committing to it fully. He throws his jab. He may float a right hand out there, but he's not really sitting down on the right hand. He really doesn't seem to have the intent on landing it. He's got to be confident that it's going to land, and he's got to really throw his whole entire body cable strike.
All right, full guard now, DC.
The fighter on top needs to be trying to gain posture to throw ground and pound and then move to the next position. But if you're on the bottom, you've got to build a shield. Try to push your opponent off to try to get back to your feet.
Oh, nice slip there. Great head movement overall by this guy defensively tonight.
He does a great job of moving his head side to side and really mixing up the motion at which he moves.
Oh, and he lands yet another strike to the body. Pinpoint placement right underneath the elbow.
Ooh, big shot lands.
Oh, collar tie. So a combination of knees here. You don't see this all the time where a fighter will throw multiple knees, but if it's not broken, they'll fix it.
There's no takedown threat. If there was a takedown threat, he would not be throwing so many knees. But there's no threat of getting taken down, so he is just letting those knees fly.
Keep the pressure.
Got the single collar tie, and both guys really throwing with authority. And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if there's more where that came from.
Boxing, boxing, boxing.
He's open for the shot. Take the shot.
Timely defense there. Huge block for him.
Put your hands up high.
Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round two, definitely picking up the pace after round one. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round. Effective punch there by Choi. All right, so the numbers continue to pile up. 71 total strikes have now landed for Robert Whittaker, and connecting on just 35% of his attempts against Robert Whittaker. Oh, Superman punch. Not always easy to execute. He did so there. Oh, single collar tie here. Oh, nice knee to the body for him there. Very nice. Landed that left hook.
More clinching.
Man, he's timing his shots nicely. It's like Tom Brady out there. He hasn't missed the target.
I mean, you insist on bringing in Tom Brady. Stop it. John, stop it.
Counter punch landed there by Whittaker.
Nice kick.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie. The Korean Superboy gets lit up by that straight punch. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Straight right hand now just misses. Oh, that straight punch was useful, champ.
Multiple times he's used this punch to get to the target.
Ooh, blocks the shot. And that left hook landed on the button. Big roundhouse now, just misses.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Oh, tags him with the overhand. 10 minutes in the books. All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have the telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
Doing great, okay? I want more of the same. You are controlling the entire fight. Stay.
All right, here we go, DC. Our next round is underway, and he's chasing some punch stat records tonight. That was some serious volume and efficiency in the previous round.
Normally you see that in boxing, where a guy just throws so many strikes. But this man has taken it to the octagon, looking to break all the punch records before the night is over.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
Throwing that jab yet again out of range.
Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick.
Well, we'll see if he can turn this defense into offense, but he's doing a great job blocking shots here tonight.
As of right now, he's thinking more defensively, and he's doing a great job of not taking any damage.
And they separate. Try to establish that jab. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
Big punch land.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body. He just continues to punish his opponent's midsection here in this round. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Whitaker's cut is getting worse here. Man, is that bleeding.
Again, back into this position.
Whitaker gets touched by that kick there. Both fighters here continuing to try to get a more dominant position in the clinch, get fatigued in the process, I would think.
It's very taxing to be chest to chest, a position we call 50-50 because nobody has the advantage. Who's gonna be the one to find that one little area that they can expose to give them the slightest advantage? Nice punch land.
Just misses with a left hook there.
You can really limit the mobility of your opponent with those leg kicks.
All right, single collar tie now. They continue to exchange. Whitaker gets in the clinch yet again.
Very tricky when he throws that body kick.
The numbers 108 total strikes have now landed for Robert Whitaker. And landing with 37% accuracy thus far tonight against Robert Whitaker. A little single collar tie there.
Right hand punches the clinch.
That shot blocked by Robert Whitaker. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Pretty good job by him there to raise the guard and block the strike, keeping those hands up to protect that cut in and around the eye.
He has to keep his hands up. This is not by choice. This is mandatory. It is mandatory that he covers his face. It is mandatory that the body damage is not as important as protecting the eye, because the more the eye gets cut up, the more of a chance the commission will come in and say enough is enough, we have to stop this fight.
Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it. Able to land with the lead uppercut there. Whitaker gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there. Throws the right hand there. Man, And he is so sound defensively. Nice job to raise the guard there.
It's the relaxation that allows him to see things coming and block most of the strikes that are coming at him.
30 seconds now to go in the round. Oh, tags him with the left, so the right hand has been there. Now he goes left hand.
When you're able to fight from both sides, you become really dangerous. Ooh, what a punch.
All right, so once again, they will clinch, and we will see which fighter is able to advance their position from here.
Who's going to be the first one to attempt the takedown? Both of our combatants have the ability to score and secure the position. Who's going to be the one that makes the first move?
All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
Distance control. The rest can take care of itself. You're ready, baby. I know you are. It's time.
All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. 4th round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship
The
rounds.
4th round is easily the hardest round in fighting. You're so used to fighting up to 3. You got to get back off that stool, and this is a real test of your will and desire to win a fight.
Single collar tie now.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Whitaker's lower jaw is just nasty at this point. Really swollen in that area now.
Big body kick lands.
Timing his shots nicely here, champ.
He's doing a great job of mixing everything up and using a lot of diverse strikes.
Check your face, Tom. Check your face.
Straight punch lands.
He blocks the punch. Oh, collar tie. Got the single collar tie. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Whitaker gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Big kick.
Single collar tie here. Oh, and he lands another punch there, and you can tell at this point he is going right at that cut on his opponent's eye.
Right at the cut on the eye, just making sure he knows that I'm going to be targeting it. Keep your hands up, and when the hands go up, he will then change the target down low, trying to find finish. Good punch.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie. And that is a serious cut. Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Robert Whitaker. Leading with that right punch. Oh, nice knee to the body, very nice.
He understands that doing the body work will pay dividends the longer the fight goes.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick. That one's not in.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Punch is blocked. All right, single collar tie now. Oh, nice job with the knee strike there. That'll wake you up.
He thought it would be available. He just knew he had to find the right time to attack with the right punch. Big punch lands in the middle.
And they separate. single collar tie there. Just out of range with the big right hand.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there. Under 1 minute remains in round 4 of a possible fight. Blocks the shot. Flush right hand is true. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round.
If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to clear that collar tie, reach back inside, and try to find space.
Beautiful right hook counter. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. 20 seconds left.
Great punch.
You wonder if the offensive fighter is going to start to get frustrated here. Most stiffed on all of these shots are getting blocked.
They're getting blocked because he's fighting one of the best defensive fighters in the UFC.
Slips that left hand. Hands flush with that right hand. All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last one.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
Breathe. That's it. Heart rate's going down. Breathe. That's it. Calm down. Calm down. Breathe. You're doing fantastic. Now listen to me.
All right, here we go as our next round gets underway. His strong leg packs so much power that even when he doesn't throw it full throttle, you see he's able to inflict damage. We'll see if he can keep it going here in this
He
round.
doesn't throw it full power, but even when he feints it, he draws out reactions from his opponents because they don't want to get hit with any more of those kicks. It's a sight to behold.
Oh, significant strike attempt there, but a huge block. Oh, and he lands a punch there. Good connection by him on that.
Great connect, so fast, so accurate. And watch the ability to land inside. Look at him whip his hip into that kick. Great punch landed with so much power.
Throwing that jab now again. The fighter evades.
Nice straight punch. Big strike lands. Now, chase down that thing. Oh, got him. He got it.
Oh, big left.
Oh, look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
Well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Choi's has got full mount now. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining. Look at him whip his hips into that kick.
Shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to find that power on his hip. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight.
Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here. Just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground. That's very important.
Ground and pound strike there now. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom, down into his mount.
Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop
You
it.
gotta defend. but you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
Under 2 minutes now to go in the fight. Single collar tie now. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Really timing his shots nicely. Good tempo, very accurate, finding the range with relative ease.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of really overwhelming his opponent with activity. Nice sweep and punch.
All right, so another swing and a miss, and I'd imagine if your gas tank is this low, you got to find times to try to preserve that energy and get yourself back to a place where you can actually dole out some damage.
Yeah, you got to get out to space, find places to rest.
Whoa! He's out!
He got him! Oh my goodness, what a fight!
A near perfect strike to end the fight and end the night for his opponent, who candidly may not have even seen that shot coming. So just the way he drew it up, exactly what he told us during fight week, played out here on fight night. He found a little opening in his opponent's defense and barged right through it to get the big knockout win. So the celebration is on.
구독과 좋아요는 저에게 큰 힘이 됩니다.